Hello, everybody, and welcome to the official SVA podcast. Take two, because we tried the first time. But we're back, and this is episode 1. I'm here with two of my friends. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Gianni Vianova. I am the SVA president and VRC peer study work.
I am Tim Carruthers. I am the secretary for the SVA.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, solid. And I am Haley Tornstra. Most people here know me as T. And I am the communications officer at SVA, and I'm chronically in the VRC. I think we make a great team.
Ironically, explain that to me.
Chronically means that's where I am on campus. If you can't find me, I'm either in the VRC or I'm in the gym.
In the gym?
In the gym. I was in the gym today.
Dang, that's should have been running.
I actually did. I did a little bit of, I love weights, but I did a little bit of cardio before I, went and lifted. It was great.
So we're running 2 miles again tomorrow, same time, 6:30, give or take?
No.
No?
I don't want to.
It's just running. It's just putting one leg in front of the other.
Yeah, until, I get about 30 seconds in, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, for me, it's waking up early and it's like, I'm done. I woke up at 5, actually.
I woke up at 4:45.
No, I'll never do that to myself. I love myself and I respect myself too much for that.
And that's why we were, almost late.
No, we had 5 minutes of spare time.
Not even.
4 minutes of spare time.
That's better. Anyway, we're going to stay on topic, and it's about week 6 in the term. This is just going to be kind of our recap. How's everybody feeling from the past couple weeks? Tim, I'll start with you.
Oh, gosh. So I only take one class right now. I changed my major to interdisciplinary studies. That way I only have 40 credits to go instead of 120.
Oh, that makes sense. Interdisciplinary, I said that wrong. Interdisciplinary studies.
I think it's interdisciplinary.
Interdisciplinary. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, I got it.
It sounds smarter than it is.
I mean, it makes you sound pretty smart,
Right?
Intelligence is not measured by paper. It's measured by one's own wit, I would say.
Well, Tim has a lot of wit, right?
No, I do not.
I can't attest to that.
I am a man of few words.
Hey, sometimes a man of few words is a man of full of actions, as I see it.
Yeah, okay, cool. So 40 credits, are you graduating this coming year or next year? No?
I work full time, do anywhere between 40 to 50 hours a week.
Jeez.
For one of my jobs, and I do about maybe another 5 or 6 afterwards after my 12-hour shifts.
That's a lot.
Heck yeah.
So yeah. Plus, I'm also broken vet, so I gotta all these medical appointments I go to as well.
Get the bag, get that self-care too.
Yes, it's
Right.
important. Yeah, we definitely need more of that in the veteran community.
Yes.
We all take care of each other. I think that's the one thing I've seen. I started just baking on Sundays and just bringing stuff into the VRC. And then today, Kyler brought in a cheesecake, and I was like, oh, I think I started to try it. He's like, no, I wanted to do this anyway. I was just going to do this. I'm like, okay, yeah. But that's one thing that I've been doing to just kind of do something for myself just for fun, but also giving back to people. Cause I just love to bake stuff, and I'll just bring it in, and I just love seeing people happy.
It's a one we veterans appreciate that for sure.
Facts.
Big facts.
Big facts.
I will say though, on the baking portion of things, Kyler has not brought in a lot of baked goods. It's probably one of the first things, but he has brought in other dishes, I will say.
What has he brought? Cause
He's brought in chili before.
ooh.
Spicy,
Ooh.
Texas chili.
Ooh.
So he's done that. He's done a few other things too. As for
Yeah.
baking though, this is probably the first baked product he's brought in.
It was fire.
I didn't try it. I forgot to.
Oh,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I hope it's good though. I'll try it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
But-
left you some.
You left me some?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You got a pretty monstrous slice. I was worried.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a small slice and then proceed to take a quarter of it. But hey, I don't blame you. It was good.
Yes.
I'm gonna need to try some of this chili. Kyler, if you're listening, I need this chili. I can make cornbread for it.
Cornbread. Some cornbread.
Cornbread. Yeah. How's the term treating you, V? How have you been?
I just got a midterm this Friday, and then a midterm on Monday, and then the ROTC midterm this week also, I think. Just midterm after midterm after midterm. Last time we were here, I believe I just finished midterms. So it's
So more midterms.
it's more midterms. So biology students, we got 3.
Oh.
Yeah, our last midterm is included in our final, and usually around the same time as our final project. Usually, so it's busy. I got 2 study guides, 3 if you include the ROTC one, and they're pretty dense. There's that. There's working at Best Buy. There's working at the VRC, doing the Boxes for Hope thing. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I feel like working at the VRC it's like a fairly chill like work study though.
Like 99% of the time chill, I'd say.
Yeah. What made you decide to go down the biology route anyway?
Oh boy, it all began when I was 5 years old. I'm not even kidding. So when I was 5 years old, I wanted to go into surgery, and I told my parents that. And I also told them I wanted to be, in quotations, an army man. Because I had little toy soldiers, and I remember playing with them. And obviously they hated that. Well, fast forward, I was like in AGR doing full-time pay stuff. And I was like, I'm pretty comfortable making about $5,400 a month. It's pretty easy life. And then I was convinced go to college. And then all of a sudden I was like, I am not making $5,400 a month anymore.
I wish.
All of a sudden I'm like, man, this is kind of tough out here.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
But it's a vital stepping stone to where I need to be. So I will get it done by any means necessary.
Well, I mean, you've proven that for sure over the past couple terms. Like, I know you were doing like 20 credits for a while. Like, that was...
Yeah, that was not... Don't recommend it.
No.
It was a pretty spicy for each term, I will say.
Yeah. I remember doing my first ever term at WU. Like, I was fresh out of AIT, and I was like, 18 credits doesn't sound too bad. I could handle it. And, like, the first time I did 18 credits, it wasn't that bad. I was like, yeah, it's doable. Then I did 17 credits, and that was spring term when we had a lot of extra stuff going on. And I was like, never again.
Yeah, it's those single credits really make a difference.
It's true.
I would say I'm doing 12 credits right now. I'm probably going to do 16 next term, but I would say 16 is probably like my good limit right there.
That's about where I'm at. And like, I was at 15 last year, and now like I only bumped up to 16 because like the ROTC class bumped up 1 credit. But I mean, it doesn't, honestly, I feel like my ROTC role has kind of downgraded a little bit, and that's been great. But in the next couple of weeks, halfway through winter term, I'm taking over command, and that's going to be a shift too. And guess who's my first sergeant?
I know it's not me, thank goodness.
You would be wrong.
And we got advanced camp to plan for, so that's going to be...
Don't even remind me, I don't want to think about it.
It's going to be tough. It's just basic training all over again, except in the field more, and a lot more classes.
Yeah. For those who don't know, advanced camp is what all ROTC cadets have to go through during the summer between their 3rd and 4th year. It's 5 weeks in beautiful Fort Knox, in the heat. And this year, there's a lot of us that have to go to camp, and we're all kind of like, all right, another basic training all over again. Just
It's like summer camp.
It is. I told myself basic training was summer camp, but it certainly was not.
It's just 35 days. It's just 35 days.
That's true.
12 in the field.
I don't want to think about that. I mean, we did JROTC. We're fine. We're in the field for 14 days, so
it's just 12 days. Technically, you have 3 refit days, so
true.
Yeah, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll all survive. It'll just be really toasty, really dry.
Very toasty. Not dry. It's humid.
Okay, I meant like rain.
Yeah.
There won't be any of that, thankfully, in the summer over there.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I do worry for some of the cadets heading there because some are more prepared than others, obviously. So
Where's Fort Knox?
Kentucky.
I can't imagine what you would do there.
I
went
don't
to
know.
Fort Campbell.
Ooh, 101st.
101st Airborne, Screaming Eagles.
Airborne, in quotations, air assault.
RIP, rest in peace, the Airborne tab. I heard you still want to go to Ranger School, though. Is there any truth to that?
No, I don't know why everyone wants me to go Ranger School. I'm not going to Ranger School.
But T, come on now.
She wants to do PsyOps.
That would honestly be really cool.
So you want to go PsyOps with your Ranger tab?
No. Like, I don't know who started this. I genuinely have I think it was Greenwood, actually. Greenwood was a cadet. He's now our battalion commander. He would always joke with me that I was going to go to Ranger School and be like, oh, no, sir, we put her in for Ranger, right? And sort of like, oh, yeah, we put her in. I'll be like, no, what do you mean? Like, I'm not going. I don't have any interest. Like, I don't know why people are telling me to go. I'm not.
I want to see what you look like without hair, essentially.
bald.
Yeah, he just wanted to see you with really, really extra short hair.
My
shorter
basic
than,
training
oh no,
hair
even
was
shorter.
Oh, that was about as short as I would ever go. And oh my gosh, the nicknames I got for that were insane. And that was enough.
Do we have anything coming up on Veterans Week at all, Haley?
Yeah. So Veterans Week is next week. It's like the best week of the year for us, especially on campus. It is genuinely Veterans Day. I like it more than my birthday because I can get so much free stuff. I know we got the flag postings in the morning. I think we have volunteers for that. People signing up to put some flags down to support the troops. I know there's going to be like a uniform showing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like,
Correct.
yeah, some uniforms are going to be on display. And then I also know there's like a veterans breakfast, I want to say on the Thursday during Veterans Week.
Thursday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Solid. I will have to convince Mess Sergeant to let us out of class to go get breakfast because it's during our ROTC class. And then the other event I'm tracking is our run and ruck on the 22nd. It's going to be a fun time. Everyone's going to you can run it, you can walk it, you can ruck it. It's a 5K. It's going to be pretty chill, just us hanging out. And it ends at Dry Town where there's great food and drinks and fun. Just a good time for us veterans to get together and connect and do something that we all love. Everyone here loves rucking, am I right? You guys are infantry, so the answer is yes.
I love it when it's my own chosen way and it's to places that I like to look at, kind of like hiking, places
Fair.
of interest. It's not so much fun when it's down the street, unfortunately.
So you're not
at
going to
night.
enjoy this ruck and run, or you?
Well, this ruck runs at 8 a.m., which isn't too bad.
That's not bad.
It's way better than doing the 12 miles at 4 and 3 a.m.
Yeah, I will say a couple weeks, or it was about a month or so ago when I did Norwegian. That was beautiful. Hands down, probably the most scenic ruck I've ever done. It was in Cottage Grove down south in Oregon, 18 miles, and I took it slow because I had 35 pounds when the minimum is 25,
Wow.
and also I was sick. But I remember like walking and the sun just started to come up as we were starting, and like there was all these like hills, there's a huge lake, and I was like, you know what? I don't care that I'm slow. It's beautiful out here. I'm just gonna enjoy life, you know. And then I hit mile 16 and I regretted my entire decision. But I do agree. Rucking is a lot better when you have like nice scenery around and some snacks. My go-to is like nerd gummy clusters. I'll keep like a huge bag of those in my bag and just like munching on those. I had that, and like I was literally living off of sour candy and a Red Bull the entire Norwegian ruck, and then Gatorades that they just handed out. I would slam those every couple of miles.
Not valid. I mean, does it beat the 20-mile ruck we did on Memorial Day, though?
Oh my gosh. Listen, like that's a thing that I started my freshman year here. It was May, and I was like, I'd always wanted to ruck from Monmouth to Salem where my parents live. And my freshman year, I was like, I'm gonna just do it. So I did it by myself. And this year, I was like, hey, anyone who wants to join me, I'm gonna do 20 miles on Memorial Day. And then I recruited 3 cadets, including V. And we started, it was going good, and we got to we had maybe a mile or 2 left. And unfortunately, the last couple miles are up and down hills. One of the cadets was unfortunately dying during the last half mile or so. Figuratively, not actually. And V was behind this cadet trying to motivate him. And unfortunately, V's walking pace is a lot faster than what this cadet was going. So V ended up, I don't know, you like cramped up or whatever, like just.
I was 100% starting to blister up a lot quicker because the steps were taking a lot longer.
Yeah.
And, when you already have blisters and stuff like that, the longer you step on them, obviously, the more it hurts.
So bad.
So I'm just trying to lift my foot and quickly take the next step. But yeah, I remember I think it was like mile 16. It really started to take effect probably when we hit the downtown Riverfront Park.
Yeah, because we took like a quick break, like a stopping break, and I was like, all right, last 4 miles or so, let's get it, we're going. And like I was walking fairly slow. I kept looking behind me, and it would be one cadet and then V and the other cadet like way behind, so I kept having to stop and wait for them. And then when they caught up, I looked at this cadet who was having a hard time. He did not look good, so I took my canteen dumped water down his face and got him to keep going. And I was like, all right, we got like less than half mile to go. But I'm thinking in my head, if somebody passes out, I'm done. Like, sir's never going to trust me again. I was like, sir, I'm going to take these cadets with me. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. And I'm like, if I lose somebody on this, it's over.
Yeah. Shout out to the family, though, that gave us Coca-Colas and the plumber that gave us trail mix.
Yeah, people were just giving us, this one family handed us ice cold Cokes. And then, like, someone handed out, like, trail mix.
Yeah, it was a lady. She gave us, like, trail mix, like multi-peanut and, like, multi-nut, like, bags.
And water. I think she gave us water bottles, too.
She did. I pounded, like, honestly, my body needed that sugar from that Coca-Cola.
100%,
I absorbed that so
quickly. It rejuvenated me so fast. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was fire because like it got hot because we did it kind of midday, and like I remember I was sweating to the point where like I had like salt like on my skin just from like sweating so much.
Yeah, I think we started pretty late too, like 6 or 7.
I think 7 is when we started. Yeah.
Yeah, so like for like really long movements in like infantry world, it's like really early, or it's like at night,
or it's like you start in the middle of the night. In basic training, I remember our 12-mile, I think we started at like 11 p.m. at night and then rucked until like 6 a.m. I remember like getting to the ceremony, the patching ceremony, I was standing there like, don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over.
It's weird. It's a patching ceremony for you guys. For us, it wasn't a patching ceremony.
What do they do?
For us, it was a donning the beret ceremony.
We did that too. So like you put on the beret and then they put the U.S. Army patch on you. They did both.
We didn't have the patch ceremony at all. For us,
interesting.
For us, it was just the donning of the beret, and then the drill sergeants would come and they shook all of our hands.
Yeah, the drill sergeants did us.
And then they addressed us by our last names for the first time. It was no longer a roster number. So I was roster number like 32.
Okay, but interesting.
So like whenever they would never say like our names throughout the entirety of training. It was always roster number 32 post.
It was like that for us too. I don't remember them. I think it wasn't like restricted that they could say our names because sometimes they like did, but nobody knew how to say my name anyway, so they just called me like 431. Yeah.
So when I went to basic training, we did use last names.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's just by cycle, like by cadre of the cycle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because mine specifically was like a roster number basis. Well, this is also around the first time where they introduced protein bars at the end of certain physical days. This is like the very beginning of it.
Yeah, the calcium bars. We called them like chocolate bars or calcium bars or like.
For us, it was the Kellogg's 20-gram protein bars.
Oh no, that wasn't ours. Ours were like they were the literal MRE bars.
Strike bars.
Yeah, we got those every night, and it was either caramel flavored, chocolate flavored, or raspberry flavored, and we all liked the chocolate one because they were really good.
Oh, for us, we only got 2 kinds. It was either strawberry or 3 kinds: strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate peanut butter. And they were all 20 grams protein, and it was like only given to us when we had like a really like tough day kind of thing.
Interesting. Ours were like, they were like calcium fortified bars. I don't know why. I don't think it did much for us. It's just mandated that every night we got that. It was always, we got mail call and chocolate bars.
Dang, you guys are spoiled.
I only had mail one time my entire time at basic.
What?
Yeah, I did not have any mail almost. I had mail one time. I still have the original packaging at my parents' house of like the mail I got for the one night. It was like week 3.
Dang.
Yeah, I did too. I got mail one time, and it was a bunch of pictures of my family on a cruise.
Oh.
Heck yeah. Showing your support from the seas.
Yikes. I got mail semi-frequently. Like, it was more though, like my family wrote a few letters, but it was more people from my church wanted to write. And I had to like post something on my Facebook in basic, like, don't send me food, don't send me anything, because I knew people wanted to. And I was like, no. You can write me a letter, or you can send me like hygiene stuff or like pen and paper. Don't send me anything else. And like, I remember I texted my parents on a Sunday and I was like, can you guys send me like soap and deodorant and Body Glide and stuff? And I like would give stuff out to my battle buddies and be like, you guys need this? You guys need this? Like, I got a whole abundance of it. But yeah, And then people would order Amazon packages too in basic. Like literally someone
Oh.
they could like,
That's
I know one
crazy.
person who ordered running shoes.
You guys got to have phones?
Yeah, I got my phone once a week.
What?
I got mine once a cycle.
Yeah.
Once a cycle for about like a little under an hour, like 30 minutes usually. It was at the end of the cycle too when we passed the cycle test.
We just had a payphone.
Yeah,
You're showing your age, Tim.
that makes sense. Yeah.
No, I got mine once a week on Sundays. We usually got like an hour. Sometimes towards the end of the cycle, they gave us like an hour and a half. But like, it was funny. Like, I didn't feel like I needed the whole time because I would usually just like call home and be like, hey, this is what I did. And, you know, this is what we're doing this week. And we'd usually just like talk to my family. And then sometimes like my family wouldn't pick up because they were in church. So I would just like leave a message and be like, yeah, I guess I'll call you next week. And then, like, I would just send memes. Like, me and my battle buddies would just send each other memes. Like, we'd just be sitting there, like, on Instagram or whatever.
Oh.
That's kind of wild. Yeah,
That
not me.
is.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to order packages. Wasn't allowed to do
I
any
was-
social media stuff.
yeah.
It was only strictly like I could only be on call.
I felt like it was too lenient, honestly. Like, when I went through, I feel like there was a lot of things where I'm like, this just doesn't seem right. I still think, like, I had a lot of good experience in basic and I learned a lot, but also I was like, okay, some things do need to change, you know. The discipline definitely needs to be ingrained a little more in some people. Yeah, it was a different time. I think things are changing more.
But yeah, I hope to see you all for Veterans Day.
Yes, I'm hoping to plan something. We're going to hit up a bunch of restaurants and things, at least. That's my plan to set up with all of you guys. I think this term so far has been really good. A lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs. Hopefully we can continue this podcast just as like a space for us veterans to reconnect and like kind of talk about our ideas, and hopefully have some guest speakers like throughout the year. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I have a few ideas for some guest speakers. What I'm really excited to see is going to be Monday the 10th, I'd say. That's probably like the most excited day for me for Veterans Week, I would say.
Remind me again, what's Monday the 10th?
Operation Fact Check, the trivia game that was
Ooh.
composed of true or false questions, as well as some open-ended questions and fact questions that have been carefully curated and selected by me, Kyler, and Logan.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll have to go to that for sure.
So there's two difficulties. There's Grunt and Officer.
Oh, of course.
Grunt is going to be a series of true or false questions, and Officer is going to be a series of multiple choice difficult questions.
Of course. That makes total sense.
I'll give you guys a sneak peek of one of the questions
Okay, let's hear
curated
it.
by yours truly.
All right.
The grog ceremony was created by which branch of military?
Sounds
United
right.
States Navy, United States Air Force, United States Marines, or United States Army?
I see. United States Marine.
I'm going to say Army.
The correct answer was Army.
I know it.
It was Army.
It was Army, yes.
What
Grog
is it
ceremony was
exactly?
made by the Army in the early 1900s by Army college students. There was a ban on alcohol, I believe, on the military installation, and so they decided to mix a bunch of things together to create a grog, and they celebrated and drank that instead.
I kind of like this idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for breakfast. I think that's one thing I enjoyed last year. But overall, I think it'll be a good week. We'll wrap this up. Let's have a good rest of this term. Until next time, feel free to stay tuned on this for more episodes and follow us on our social media at WooSVA. You can also follow our Facebook and keep up to date with all of our events. This has been it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.